Hey guys, Heather Holiday here, and the number one question I seem to be getting is how do I make those circles for the booj website? Well, I just have to tell you, my office site happens to be a different platform and we have circles, so I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could use these circles for my homepage on our office site to make it look somewhat similar. So without, it's not rocket science. I'm not magically making booj accept circles as graphics with the border. I just went into Canva and created them. So I want to come down here and I want to show you what I'm doing. So for the circles, I am just using the Instagram post. It's in 1080 by 1080, so it's a nice size. And then I'm coming over here to elements. I'm choosing frames. So I go over to see frames. I could have a regular circle, but I personally like the circle that has a border. So I'm stretching it out, and you can change the colors to whatever you want. I will have a Dropbox link somewhere that'll have all the circles I've done. I have red, blue, and navy, and I have some that are gray. I think I have most. I just was trying to think of what call to action am I going to use these buttons for. And I chose the buyer guide, the seller guide, and of course the home valuation page. You could do it for anything. I know on our office site, I believe it's more of like a recruiting calendar or stuff like that. So think outside the box, because that's all I've done here. Not rocket science, just trying to think how I can change the elements up and make it look a little different than what the norm is. So I'll come over here, I can change the color. So I happen to kind of like the navy. So as you're doing that, and then I come over to photos, I think I've just done a search, or I have a ton of pictures. I've used Pixabay, Pexels, and Canva has a ton of photos that are, free, not copyrighted, all that stuff. So if you do like real estate agent, if I can type, I can come over here and make that my seller, whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and download. If you have the pro version, I like to save it as transparent image. That way there's not that white border around it, just in case there is a different background anywhere that you have. It'll just be that circle. So you're basically just going to download the way that it is. So as you come over to the booj site, and I come over to edit page, you'll see here we have like seller's guide, home valuation, and buyer's guide. So I just used the image text box. That's all I did. So I just uploaded. The key is why I use a template, and Canva is just easy because I can do it from a laptop. I can do it from anywhere, and it's super easy. I can share the templates, so all that fun stuff. But the key is that all of the graphics are the same exact size. That's why I use Canva, just to set up a template, drag and drop a photo into whatever element I'm using. So that's the key, is the same size graphic, so that as you add, whether it be 2 or 3 across, everything looks the same. Not only that, when you're adding the title, description, and link, you want it to be somewhat the same amount of text. Otherwise, some are going to be super long, some will be short, and it won't look uniform. That's probably my biggest tip when you're adding all of these different graphics. Same with like here, I just used a different template. I think these are 500 by 300, and I added like a little banner above a photo, and it's the same size. I try to keep everything somewhat uniform, and that's really key to really make it look uniform, and it doesn't look all distorted, and that's what I found has worked so far. So I hope this has helped. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to do more videos on your biggest topics. So that's it for today. Chat soon.